The Australian state coat of arms features two animals. On the left is the country's trademark kangaroo, which we all know, and on the right is the emu, a running ostrich. Today, I will tell you that the emu, which is even on the coat of arms of Australia, did not come here so easily. The world's first war between man and animal. Australian soldiers returning home after the First World War wanted to return to their pre-war occupation, farming. The government gave these ex-soldiers 90,000 hectares of land in the west of the country, which was not very suitable for agriculture. But there was an enemy that the Australian government overlooked or ignored: emus. This area was on the emu migration route, and they flocked here when it was time to breed. 1.5 meters tall, agile and fast, these creatures ate most of the crops in the region, destroying what they didn't eat and making big holes in the fences. At first, farmers struggled with their own resources, but despite their military experience, they could not cope with this flock of birds. It was almost impossible to kill emus, because their thick feathers either neutralized the bullets, or they ran so fast that they could dodge the fire. When the farmers could not deal with the emus with their personal weapons, they asked the Ministry of Agriculture for help. The then Minister of Defense, George Pearce, declared war on the emus. Against 20,000 unarmed, defenseless birds, he sent a unit armed with Lewis guns, machine guns, and thousands of bullets. But the emu defied the incoming troops, and the soldiers were stunned by the unexpected resistance of the emu. Despite thousands of shells fired over 3 days, very few emus were killed. With such statistics, the war had to end, and it did, because the war against these birds could go on for years. The army was officially defeated. This fiasco was ridiculed in the press. These birds, which emerged victorious from the Australian Emu War, managed to find a place in the Australian coat of arms for their victory. Today, these heroic birds represent Australia, along with the kangaroos, the country's trademark.